All right, let's talk about finishing the retrieve. A lot of dogs do a good job of getting the bird out in the field, but then things start to fall apart on the way back home. They drop it early, they take a victory lap, they want to avoid the handler, they want to savor the moment, if you will. And in a hunt test, that's where you can really lose a passing score. So in this lesson, I want to show you how to teach a clean, controlled delivery to hand in a way that's simple, consistent, and something that you can build on in every training session that you have. So when we talk about delivery to hand, we're not just teaching the dog to bring something back. We're teaching them to pick up the bird cleanly, hold it calmly, return directly, and place it in your hand. And just like everything else, it builds step by step. The best place to start is not at a distance, it's right here in front of you. Have your dog sitting calmly. Give them a bumper and encourage them to hold it. Then take it gently from their mouth. That's basically it, but it's repetition over and over and over. No throwing, no excitement, just teaching, hold, and drop or give. This builds an understanding before you ever add movement. Once your dog is comfortable holding and dropping the bird in your hand, you need to try it out at a very short distance. And I usually have them on a long lead with a choke chain, so I have some control over it. Just a few yards. I'm not talking throw great distance, just a few yards in front of you. That's it. You know, send the dog. And as they come back to you, your focus should not be on speed. It should be slowing down and gaining control. Guide them back into you. Keep things calm. Take the bumper directly from their mouth. And if they drop it early, don't ignore that. Just reset and let's try it again and just get good positive repetitions in. Make sessions short and sweet and try and have success and end on success. This is where a lot of handlers lose control. The dog picks up the bird and then it turns into a free-for-all coming back. Instead, think of the return as part of the lesson. Your dog should come straight back to you. No wide loops, no drifting, no avoiding. If that happens, you need to slow everything down, shorten the retrieves, more repetitions, more control. And best advice I can give, you probably heard this over and over and over before from other people, but back up to a fence line so they can't go around you. They have no option but to come directly to you. You'll usually see a few common issues here. Dropping early. That's often the sign that the dog hasn't fully learned to hold. So go back and reinforce that close-in work, and you may have to go back and do more force fetch work. You know, victory laps are a big thing for young dogs. They want to savor the moment. They want to run around, show everybody what they got. Again, that is unacceptable. That excitement and lack of control, you got to watch for that. And if it happens, you need to shorten the retrieve and remove that opportunity. And you may have to get some corrections in. Playing keep away is another big issue. And that is usually a lack of force fetch. And it's a lack of control issue. You know, bring everything in close and simplify. But it's not a game anymore. We're asking the dog to work. The game part was when they were puppies. Now, don't try and fix these all at a distance. Fix them up close where you can control the situation. At the junior level, you want a clean, simple finish. The dog picks up the bird, comes straight back, sits or comes under control and places that bird in your hand. No drama, no chaos, just a clean, controlled retrieve. A clean delivery to hand shows discipline, training, and teamwork. It's the final piece of the retriever puzzle, and it's what judges are watching for at the end. If you take time to build this correctly, you'll avoid a lot of common problems and create a dog that finishes the job the right way. That's it. All right, some basic tools that you're going to need to teach this is a good, long, stiff rope like this one. I'm gonna stretch it out. Now this dog has an e-collar on. He's e-collar conditioned. But even if I was running a 6-month-old on this or a 1-year-old who wasn't e-collar conditioned, I would have the e-collar on, on the dog, but probably not on. So this right here got a little knot on it, nice and stiff. I want to be able to pop this head up like that, because hold is going to be important. When I tell him to come here and then pop, I want to be able to get that motion right there to get him to lift his head up, because that's how he's going to present it to me. I want to tell him fetch, hold. Now you want to start real close. Here, sit. Now I just popped it out of his mouth. Hold. Drop. Fetch. Hold. Here, sit. Hold. Hold. Here, sit. Drop. Fetch. Hold. Here, sit. Drop. Fetch. Here, sit. Drop. Sit. These skinny little white bumpers are really easy. Sit. Here, sit. Here, sit. Drop. Fetch. Hold. Here, sit. Drop. No, sit. Sit. Obedience. Keep your standards high. Obedience needs to be firm. Sit. Sit. This is an easier bumper to hold on to. Fetch. Sit. Fetch. Hold. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Heel. So I'm using the rope to get him in the heel position. Drop. Fetch. Hold. Sit. Then eventually you're going to be able to get way far away. Heel. And then sit. Drop. Fetch. Sit. All right, we'll give him something harder to hold on to. Sit down. Hold. Sit. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Heel. Sit. Heel. Hold. Sit. Drop. Sit. Fetch. Hold. Sit. Here. Sit. Heel. Sit. Drop. Fetch. Hold. Hold. Here. Sit. Sit. Drop. Sit. So this dog has been trained on this. He's 3 years old, but we're just doing a little refresher course here. Get that choke chain off you, huh? Sit down. Fetch. Hold. Sit. This dog has a bad habit of coming here and then putting the bird and the bumper on the ground and then picking up and delivering it. So I'm trying to work on getting that little nuance, bad habit fixed. Heel. Sit. 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 This is called the front finish position. Heel, sit. Here, sit. The right color, sit. Here, sit. Drop. Very good. Sit. We're not playtime. We're working here. So you can get a little bit of praise, but this isn't, as soon as he delivers this, this is not goof off time. Here, sit. Heel. Heel. Sit. Here. Sit. Heel. Sit. So this is how I would teach heel too. And sit in the heel position. If you can get them to come to the front finish position, here, sit, and then with your hand, heel. And then I would have a, for a young dog, I'd have at least a short lead on there, a long lead, so you can guide them through here. Fetch. Heel. Sit. Drop. Sit. Fetch. Here. Sit. Drop. Sit. Got a correction there. Here. Fetch. Sit. Heel. Heel. Sit. Here. 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 Sit. Drop. All right, good dog. Throw a fun one in every now and then. Heel. Sit. Drop. Sit. Part of drop fetch. Sit. River. Sit. Heel. Heel. You got a nick there for drop knot because he likes to do that. River. Sit. Heel. Sit. Just over and over and over again. River. Come here, you dope. Sit. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Hold. 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 Nope. Fetch. Hold. Hold. Here. Sit. Drop. So he made it look really easy. Sit. You start real close. I mean, right here with the dog in front of you, just like this. And then you try and move back 5 feet. Then you try and move back 10 feet. But you got to get it real close. As soon as you get that solid, may take a day or two, 1 to 2 little 5-minute sessions a day, telling them hold. After you get them off the bench on hold, you get them down on the ground on hold, and then you bring them out here in the yard, and you try and get them to deliver to hand on hold. Part of force fetch. It's a critical part of basics. One of those things you cannot proceed in junior until you get this down. It's in the rule book. You have to deliver to hand, period. Dog can't do it, you're not going to pass, and you're just creating bad habits when you go to a hunt test. So make sure this is solid. Get it here in the yard. Again, you start on the bench with hold, then you bring them off the bench down right here. You're teaching hold right here, and then you want to bring them out in the yard, and you're trying to walk with them at heel with something in their mouth, and you just tell them to hold. And then you move into this phase right here, where you're trying to get them to come to you, sit, deliver. Give it back to them, fetch, heel, sit. You wanted it really bad. Okay, so it's just baby steps. Part of basics, part of force fetch. You gotta go through these things. Heel, sit. Now, he should hold this until I take it. If he drops it here because I'm talking, he's gonna get a nick on the collar because he's been collar conditioned. You can praise him. Drop. All right, bud. Good dog. Yeah, good boy.